America doesn't hate soccer, America was taught to ignore it. Every few years, someone writes an article asking, is soccer finally having its moment in America? And every few years, the answer is sort of yes, and then nothing changes. But the reason nothing sticks isn't about the sport. It's about who the sport belongs to here. Soccer arrived in America with immigrants, Italian communities in New York, Polish communities in Chicago, Caribbean communities in New Jersey, and on and on. They built leagues, stadiums, and rivalries in the early 1900s that rivaled anything happening in Europe. The American Soccer League in the 1920s was drawing crowds of 20,000 people, and then the US Football Association and American sports media systemically dismantled it. Not because it wasn't popular, but because it was popular with the wrong people. Fast forward to 1994 and America hosts its first World Cup. 3 million people attend. It becomes the highest attended World Cup in history. And yet within a decade, most Americans couldn't even name a single player from the tournament. But the common thread here isn't apathy, it's that American sports culture has always decided which communities get to define what's worth watching. And immigrants, working class, and diaspora communities have never been that community. But I'm hopeful because 2026 seems structurally different. The World Cup isn't just passing through America, it's landing in cities that are those communities. New York, Dallas, LA, Miami. The Moroccan family in Paterson, New Jersey, who's been watching every World Cup in a basement for 30 years, is now 20 minutes away from that match. Same with the Salvadoran community in DC, the Ghanaian community in the Bronx. These communities don't need to be converted into soccer fans because they never stopped. So the question I keep sitting with isn't whether America will finally fall in love with soccer this summer, it's whether America will notice who's been loving it all along. Or whether, the moment the tournament ends, we go back to pretending this sport has no roots here.